Salvado, how have you managed to penetrate through the Kenyan comedy industry? Because Kenyans love you so much. Of recent, there is a comedy clip that is trending all over YouTube, Churchill, and I've watched it and I was like, okay, that's our guy, that's our guy. Tell us the story. How do you meet Churchill and why always performing on only Churchill shows?
So the first time I went to Kenya, I was taken by a Ugandan to perform for Ugandans. So I did a very good job, but my jokes died within the Ugandan community in Kenya. The next time I went to do a show in Kenya, I was taken by a Nigerian. The biggest audience were rich Kenyans and Nigerians and West Africans. Still, my work was not going out there, but I was doing a good job. So my name started coming up in the corporate circles, That is how Churchill came to hear about me. So one time I had gone to do an advert for DSTV.
In Kenya?
Yes, they flew me there. So I was free on a Thursday when they do their recordings for their show. One of his guys, who was my friend by then, he was called David, the teacher, David, the student. He calls me and says, hey, Churchill is recording his show. Can you pass by? So I say, hey, actually, I've never watched it live. Let me come and do what? And watch. So I get there. He gets me entrance tickets. I even sit in the audience. Nobody knew me. So he goes and tells Churchill, by the way, Salvado is where? Salvado is here. Can't we use him? Churchill was like, isn't he very, very expensive? You understand? Isn't he very, very expensive? Because I've been hearing his name is everywhere. He does only what? Big shows. Can he just come and perform on my show? The man said, the guy is free. He can come. So I told him, listen, if he can come, go and tell him. So they went and told me. There and then, Salvado, can you do 5 minutes? I said, wow, here, no problem. Because the audience was very good, was very lively. So I go backstage, and then they put me in the middle. Then David tells Churchill, if you want to kill the career of these other people, put him in the middle. Then he also told Churchill, by the way, you put him at the end, so that if he does poorly, you can cut him out. You understand? You can cut him out of the recording. But if he does well, it will be a nice what? End for your show. So without advertisement, without even people knowing I was there, I did my performance for 15 minutes. Standing ovation over standing from that day. And it's after that people in Kenya started to know me because the show was on the local TV. So these other shows I was doing, they would just die on that show. But for him, it would show, like you shoot on Thursday, it airs on Sunday. So that's how my name became big, and I've been going there ever since.
Talking about the shows Churchill has given you, there is this show that is trending on YouTube. I don't know if you've watched it.
Yes.
When did you do that show?
New Year's Day. This New Year's. Over 12,000 people.
The last joke that you cracked just killed everyone in Kenya.
And now that is the one you saw on TV. That's the one they put on air. The actual joke was crazier. It was not for TV.
Then let's talk about Nigeria.
Yeah.
How do you penetrate through the Nigerian comedy industry? Because those guys, they are too good in comedy. And of course, people need to know, how do you get the contacts with the Nigerian and how do you penetrate through?
The reason I started going to Nigeria a lot, we met with Basket Mouth in South Africa. He had never known me, he had never seen me perform. But once I got the standing ovation on that show, he came and told me, you man, I'm bringing you to Nigeria. And these shows are the biggest in Nigeria. They have the biggest audience. So after I performed, that was it.
You were saying Nigeria. Okay. So anyway, Salvado, omwana omuvubuka ali eyo, what should the youth do to reach that, it's that dream, it's everyone's dream.
Stop blaming the government, work hard. Because every time you blame someone for your problems, you become lazy. Because you console yourself. Kastono ye yachinkoze, kaninde, kastono, but blocking out all the negative energy. Block out all the problems. It's not easy, but block them out. And you say, Katonda has blessed me with 2 hands, 2 legs, I can hear, I can see, I can breathe. Kanekolemu echintu. Even if it means going back to the village to dig, kanekolemu chi echintu. So that's how it is. Just work hard and stay focused, stay positive. And then
Salvado, inekiro kyokwesimbawo essaawa yonna yonna.
Politics, never. Not at all. I can't do that.
Waliwo eŋŋamba ezitanze okutambula on social media nga zigamba Salvado yali wa People Power ng'omulaba ebintu byonna byayogera ali ku struggle naye ali mu struggle all of a sudden Bebe Cool bwe mwamala okwogera ne Bebe Cool n'okyusa endowooza yo now you're back to NRM.
I've never been for NRM, I've never been against NRM, I've never been for People Power, I've never been against People Power. I am a realist, I speak the truth. If something is wrong, I will speak the truth. There are times when I've praised Museveni for the good roads and people have abused me. Then there are times I've told Bobby Wine, you guys, you are two hooligans, and they still abuse me. Then there's a time I praised Bobby Wine, people get excited. Then there's a time I will criticize Museveni, people get excited. So it's people who put me in their leagues. I'm not People Power, I'm not NRM, I am not FDC, I'm not DP. But I love Bobby Wine and I love President Museveni.
And you love Bebe Cool?
And I love Bebe Cool.
Because he's your friend.
Because he's my friend. So if the people cannot differentiate those things, then I am sorry, it's not my problem. I may not love a party, but I love the leaders. I don't love People Power because of the way they attack people, but I love Bobby Wine. Because he's my friend. I met him before the whole People Power thing came about. So there should be a difference. People baule personal relationship with attaching me to a group. Yes.
Ekibuzo ekisemba nkuleka ogende. Mwakoze show ku lunaku lwerimu ne Rema. Oli ku Serena, Rema ali ku Africana. Oli ku mitwalo 10, Rema ali ku mitwalo 10. Bagamba ani yayiikiriza munne ani yasooka owanika.
It doesn't matter ani yasooka okuwanika. What matters is Bannayuganda baveeyo but supporting. That's all. There are 2 million Ugandans in Kampala alone. So having a show Kurema side neku Kololo, my show, gives people an opportunity to choose wawe bagala okukola ki okugenda n'abagala nababwe. It's a period of love. It is a show of love. So let us go and just show love regardless of who you love and who you don't love. Period. Yeah.
Mwali ba mikwano ne Bebe ne Mane muddingana ne giving us a throwback.
Yes.
What happened between you and Bebe? Ekyo kyaleetera Bebe ogamba naye kati omusajja namusonyiye.
Kyava ku bucupa. Waliwo akatambi kakwata nga ndi kuseka. We bamukuba bucupa, so he was very disappointed. Yeah. So I tried to apologize and eventually I talked to him man to man and he said, you know what, things happen. We move on. Yeah. So
wetegekedde otya show ya Serena?
I am very, very ready. Tekena kuba Serena, tekena kuba Kololo airstrip. I am very, very ready. Table zitunda, abantu bali excited. Tugenda kuba ne Harmonize. Yali akolagana ne then Diamond Platinum. So it's going to be a beautiful show. Lunaku lw'abaagala na.
Oyingira sente meka?
Okuyingira omutwalo 5, gold ticket, a silver ticket, gold ya mitwalo 10, then platinum mitwalo 3.
Era otwanguyiriza mutaala. Kyetaano.
Ekyetaano njagala buli omu anyumirwe.
Ba bloggers otera bawa chance kuno bawadde.
Ba blogger buli omu. I have it's a day of I want to show love. It's not about making money, it's not about proving a point. It's a day I want to celebrate because so I'll be making 35 years. It's my birthday. So I want to celebrate with people.
Nedafin.
Nedafin okimanyi.
Toyanza.
Celebrity Track. Subscribe.